Tina and I rode Beacon Hill in Spokane, Washington on September 18th of 2018. Along the way, we had ridden trails in Nebraska, Wyoming, and Idaho. One of the problems we run into when riding in so many places is trying to find the actual trailheads, as well as where are the funnest parts of the trail. We use trail forks as well as Google search and talking to people we know that may live in the area. For this ride, we were pretty blind to all of the best places to start as well as what the trails were like and where to find the trail sections that best fit us. So as we parked at a location that looked logical and set off on our trails, we found that there was a lot of climbing. Since we were at the bottom, and the only way to get to more trails was to go up, we set off on a long climb. Thankfully, it was mostly switchback and not straight up climbing. Now Tina was riding the Surly Moonlander fat tire bike, and climbing big climbs with a little altitude made her really work. The hill itself is 2,589 feet, or approximately half a mile tall.
It's not my fault, so don't blame me. I am the victim of society. You're looking for an alibi, television is your savior. And now we call it lesbian-induced behavior. Cartoons, MTV, and Mighty Mouse. Yeah, it's not my fault, so don't blame me. I am the victim of society. If you have a real bad day and kill the family, I guess they had it coming, 'cause you were spanked when you were 3.
Now the mountain had a forest fire on half of it the previous year, and the contrast from riding in the green woods to the blackened forest areas was amazing. Tina was wearing a bright pink shirt, and that made the contrast even more spectacular. The trails were well maintained and had decent markings. It was obvious there had been a lot of trail work done since the fire to allow us to ride through those areas. There were a couple features I looked at the first day but avoided riding them. I came back the next day with Derek and hit them both. The red paint look of the wooden section I rode was that color due to the fire retardant that had been dropped on it during the forest fire.
It's not my fault. I am not responsible. Not my fault. not my fault.
From the top of Beacon Hill, we could look down and see Spokane and the Spokane River. With the burned out sections as well as the lush green sections, it was a totally unique riding experience.
Chew the cheese, chum the fish. I hate it when I launch my favorite dish. Toss your cookies, blow your chow when you worship the porcelain god. Please bow. Ralph's Buick driving, Ralph's Buick. No, 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 I don't wanna ride. Ralph's Buick driving, Ralph's Buick. I'd rather keep it inside. Get out of my sight, leave me alone when you talk to Ralph on the big white phone. Get out of my car, go spew on the lawn. I don't wanna clean up your technicolor yawn. Ralph's Buick driving, Ralph's Buick. No, 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 I don't wanna ride. Ralph's Buick driving, Ralph's Buick. I'd rather keep it inside. Please don't hurl, or I might gag. I've never had to use an air sickness bag. So don't drink too much and watch what you eat. And always remember, refrigerate meat. Ralph's Buick driving, Ralph's Buick. No, 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 I don't wanna ride. Ralph's Buick driving, Ralph's Buick. I'd rather keep it inside. Ralph's Buick driving, Ralph's Buick. No, 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 I don't wanna ride. Ralph's Buick driving, Ralph's Buick. I'd rather keep it inside. Ralph's Buick driving, Ralph's Buick. ocean and 6 foot deep. Hit the low life handle with a key.
When we get done riding a new state, trail, or area, we look back and see that there were sections that would have been amazing to ride if we had only known about them before the ride. It can be so strange to begin a ride without knowing exactly what is ahead. Once we get past the first 15 minutes of a ride and settle into the unique trails we are riding, stress tends to disappear and we begin to enjoy exploring them and looking for those hidden nuggets and trail candy. Some locations are just so big that there is no way we can hit everything. It would be nice to stay a few days at most locations and do more exploring, but then we may never hit every state within our lifetime. At least we can make notes of those places we really enjoyed and make a return trip there as time permits. Now this trip was really amazing. We took a week off and were able to ride in 4 states, camp out in Iowa, Nebraska, and Wyoming, go golfing with friends, try stand-up paddleboarding, spend quality time with our friends in Idaho, sightsee, play frisbee golf, visit Custer National Cemetery at Little Bighorn, visit Thermopolis. Remember that life is an adventure? Go enjoy the ride.